Hey guys, and we welcome you back to another live stream, the first of the season. We've got an amazing matchup for you here. It's Pescara versus San Giovanni in an exhibition match. We're looking forward to an amazing season. The schedule, of course, releases tomorrow for who Pescara will play in. The schedule releases tomorrow for the season. But before the season begins, we've got preseason, and we've got an incredible match between Pescara and San Giovanni. Pescara, who just recently got relegated from Serie B in the second division, and got promoted down to Serie C in the in the third division. And after an amazing season, San Giovanni got promoted to Division 5. And it's a matchup between Division 3 and Division 5 teams. And it should be an amazing one. This is Pescara's third preseason match. They played a match. This is their second televised match. But their first, there's technically their second match of the season, which is about to get underway in a little bit. Pescara will play 3 matches, here at their training camp they have here. They'll be playing 3 matches in their training camp before going to play. They played a match amongst themselves, drew 2-2. They played Coleccorvino and won actually 11-0. Playing San Giovanni today, and on the 2nd of August, which will be Sunday, they'll be playing Lancino, and before they leave their camp, their training camp they have set up over here, and they'll be playing the youth team on August 6th. They have a match that is to be determined who they'll be playing on August 8th, and then they'll be on the road August 12th to play Avisano on the road before they get their season kicked off a week later, around the 21st or the 22nd. I don't remember the specifics of when their season actually begins. But tomorrow is when we'll get the schedule to be released. So the schedule will be releasing tomorrow. So we'll be getting the schedule tomorrow, and it'll be very good. So we'll be very interested to see a schedule. Later as we wait for this match to begin. It should be an amazing match. Really excited to see what they've got in store. They're playing a 5th division team. They played a 7th division team in their first real preseason match. They played amongst themselves in their other preseason match. But really excited to see how they bounce back after getting relegated from Serie B. Getting promoted was a really big thing for the town, and to see them get promoted was just really amazing. But we'll see how they bounce back after relegation season. So that will be very interesting to see what will happen. They will be playing. I have pretty high hope for them this season because they're playing a lot of teams that I think they can get wins against. There's not a lot of teams that really um, scare me going into this season. There's not a lot of teams that look very scary and that I'm looking out for. There's no, but obviously, like I haven't seen a lot of these teams play, so I can't really. The season hasn't even started yet, so I can't really be telling you who. I can't really be looking at these teams and telling you. But what was it? I think it was Gabino. Um, Gabino is a team to watch for. They just recently lost 1-0 to Fiorentina, but they kept a pretty. They didn't get destroyed by Fiorentina, so that was something there. That was something to watch for there. Um, they kept giving up no goals in the second half. For the first 45 minutes, they didn't give up a goal. So that's something to watch for. That's a team. Gubby, Gubbio. Gubbio is a team to watch for. Of course, you have Regina, who got relegated in the same, who got relegated from Serie B last season, a team that Pescara played last season. So that's also something to look for. A team they did get to play last season. So we are underway here. Um, we're underway here. Pescara is wearing their blue training jerseys, like they normally do. It is San Giovanni in the white jerseys with the green shorts if you're watching this game. San Giovanni on the attack now, trying to start something here, trying to start an attack here. They are on the attack now. Putting up a big attack here. The shot, the miss, the save from Pescara, who a lot of players last season, because they were in Serie B, a lot of players were on loan last year. Their goalkeeper, Sebastiano Di Planches, who was the main star of the under-21 Euros a few years ago. He was a keeper for in net for Pescara last season. Of course, he is being sent back to the team. Of course, he was on loan from Palermo, who was also in Serie B. And I think, if I'm correct, he got when he came back from Palermo, he's going back out on loan this season. He's back out on loan to Frosinone as a save from San Giovanni. We're in the seventh minute of playing time here. San Giovanni with the attack now. But yeah, they're treating this as more as like a training session. This match, they treated the last match. I don't know what to make of it because it was an 11-0 game. The teams that they're playing, it's kind of hard to get a tell of where Pescara is because they haven't played anyone in like Serie C, Serie B, Serie A. They haven't played anyone who's better than them. They're playing teams that are, if you look at the rankings, that are not as good as them. So it's not very, kind of hard to tell. You can't really tell on an 11-0 victory against the 7th division, against a team who's 4 divisions below you, what the feel is like in the camp. But I've heard nothing but good things. We saw, what's his name? Slavio Baldini. He was there watching the game on Sunday. So He's a big part of this Pescara team. He got the team promotion. Slavio Baldini, of course, is the coach of the under-21 national team. He coached Italy in their last two friendlies, in their win against Luxembourg and their win against Greece. And their 1-0 win against Greece. Slavio Baldini, very helpful in this Italian kind of very helpful in this Italian in this Italian youth squad. Italy, of course, has a lot of issues in their squad, in their their youth system. Italy's just got a lot of issues in their squad. So yeah, a lot of their players, of course, leaving at the end of the season because of their loan deals they had. And of course, a notable one, Lorenzo Inzaghi, going back to Sampdoria in Genoa. The shot from Pescara is missed wide. Into the back netting there, but a wide shot there. Lorenzo Inzaghi. Lorenzo Inzaghi. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but Lorenzo left the team after playing a few games, and the shot from Pescara is wide out there. They got possession of the ball back. San Giovanni to attack. They've got the ball up front. It's been a very, back and forth game. San Giovanni getting a lot of it more attack than Pescara has. But, yeah, I've seen a lot more attacking strength from San Giovanni than I was expecting for them to do. But it's the third game of preseason. Pescara, 1 win, 1 draw in their preseason campaign. If you count the games, they'll play each other. If you count the game they played each other, then it'll be 1 win, 1 draw. But if you don't count that, it's a undefeated. It's a 1-0 start. It's a 1-0 start for them. Pescara taking these games lightly, but also using them as a benchmark for where they want to be come the start of the season. But here comes Pescara. This is their second year here at the training camp. It's their second year at this training camp. So yeah, as the play gets stopped there, San Giovanni on the attack now. Not a lot of news coming out of the Pescara camp today. We should be getting and the shot and the goal! Goal! 1-0. Pescara with a great goal there, and they take the 1-0 lead early in this match, just 13 minutes in. It's Pescara 1, It's San Giovanni nil. And they're still looking for an explosive attack, explosive start to the game. But Victor Elitu from Nigeria has been linked to play from Pescara. Um, and they're it's still in negotiations. This is as of 2 days ago. They've still in talks, and throughout the next few days, we'll be getting to see if he'll be joining the blue and white and be joining the Delfino next season. To join the group next season. So would be very excited to have him on the team. He's a very great player. But yeah, would love to have him next season. So hopefully they get the deal to send him here. To send him here from Milan. He played for Milan's junior team, their under 23 team, so would be very excited to have him. He played for the under 20. He played for the Nigerian under 20 team. He has yet to score a goal in his senior career. In his national team career, played 5 games, no goals. But it would be very exciting to have him. He played in a friendly match against Leeds last year. He's a very prominent player for Milan. He's a youth player, and I'd hope to see him get some great minutes for Pescara and the Delfini if he decides to join. The shot, the header out by San Giovanni, trying to get the ball out of there. Of course, Pescara with the 1-0 lead early on in this match. We're only in the 15th minute of playing time, but still a 1-0 lead for Pescara in the 15th minute. Yeah. A 1-0 lead for Pescara in the 15th minute. Yeah. But here comes Pescara with possession of the ball now. Still early on in the first half. And yeah, a lot to look forward to this season. With the Pescara in Group B for Serie C. Pescara in Group B in Serie C. They're always in Group B. The groups are based on the groups in Serie C. There's 60 teams in Serie C, and the groups are based on where you stand in the country. So if you're in like Group B is like the central teams, Group A is the northern teams, Group C is the the shot from San Giovanni, save from Pescara. Group C is the more southern teams, and Pescara is always in. As what a shot there, what a save! Kind of bobbled the save there, but still got the ball. Pescara is always in Group B because they're a central team, so they will always be in Group B. There's 3 teams that are always like they switch around. There's 3 youth teams. So Atalanta is under 23 team will join Pescara's group in Serie B. So, that's always something to watch for. And of course in Group B you have Atalanta's youth team. In Group C you have Inter Milan's youth team, and in Group A you have Juventus's youth team. So 3 youth teams: Inter Milan, Juventus, and Atalanta. They all have youth teams in the third division. I don't necessarily agree with this because they can theoretically get promoted to Serie B, but I necessarily don't really agree with the idea of taking away spots from teams so that like 3 of the 60 teams, I know there's 60 teams, but but they're split up by region, but 3 of the 60 teams are going to be youth teams, which takes away from teams that actually play. And the shot from Pescara, save from San Giovanni. They played great defense. Giovanni. They played great defense throughout this first half. Great attacking game. Very, very great attacking game. Better attacking strength than they did against Collector Vino on Sunday than Pescara did. Yeah, they've got a lot of shots on. Haven't yet gotten a goal. They've gotten a goal, yeah. So 1-0 game for the Delfino. And we'll see where it goes. I don't necessarily agree with having youth teams compete. And here comes Pescara, the shot. Oh, what a shot. And what a save. Very close to being a goal. Very close. Doesn't get the shot on. Doesn't get a good shot. Gets a good shot on, but it was a tough angle. Thought that would go in the back of the net, but it wasn't. It didn't. Still a 1-0 lead for the Delfino, for Pescara. And a player down for San Giovanni. It looks like their goalie is down. Looks like his shoulder's hurt. We got the medical team coming out there to take a look at him. But we are in the 20th minute of this friendly match. It is Pescara 1. It is San Giovanni 0. But we have a player down for San Giovanni. I don't know if they are going to switch their keeper. If they're going to get a new keeper. It looks like the keeper is walking off the field. Pescara making a few changing. It looks like it's a cooling. We'll have a cooling break here. I can't really tell. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on because the only information about this game is the information I'm seeing with my eyes. It's kind of hard to kind of like, I don't have any stats because there is no stats. There is no person keeping track of stats. There is no like stats I have on my phone or anything. There's no additional information I got about this game except from what I'm looking at. So it's kind of hard to commentate the match based on that. It's kind of hard to commentate. But we are having a cooling break here in the 20th minute. 20 minutes down, 80 to go. It's Pescara 1. It's San Giovanni 0. There we go. The players are back out on the field. About to get this game back on back and up and going. About to get this game up and going. We are in the 23rd minute now. And San Giovanni, Pescara with the ball back. Pescara to play Lanciano on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. All the games that Pescara are playing in this camp are at 11:30 on Monday, and they'll be streaming live on the YouTube channel. And if you live in live on their YouTube channel, and if you live in Pescara, it'll be on Rate 8, which is the local news station in the town. And San Giovanni's got the attack now. Pescara's got it now. Pescara with it now. That one's going out of play there. It's gonna be a throw-in now for Pescara. It's gonna be a throw-in now for Pescara. Yep. So, Lancioni in the 5th division as well going into this season. I'm pretty sure they're in the 5th division. But they are going into Division 5. No, wait, they are going into Division 4 next season. They're going into Serie B next season. As Pescara's got the attack now. Passing this one. Passing it, the shot saved by San Giovanni, and Pescara and San Giovanni getting the ball back. Pescara's got possession of the ball back. Saved by the keeper. Pescara in possession of the ball now. We have played 26 minutes. It's a 1-0 lead for the Delfini, for Pescara, who take the 1-0 lead. Very early on in this match. Yeah, so hopefully next match we'll get a little bit more. But this is more of like a training match. I think the next match is going to be a really good match. But yeah, some teams just taking it slow in the preseason. So there's no shame in that. With Antonio DiNardo still training at the camp here. He scored 14 goals last year in Serie B. Still training with Pescara. A lot of teams interested in signing him as Pescara's number 1 player. A lot of teams interested in signing him as their number 1 player, but still no official sell of DiNardo yet. and we're still waiting to see if a team is gonna make an offer for him. The $2.5 million that I think they're looking to sell. They might be looking to sell him for $2.5 million, but we are here in the 28th minute. Pescara's got possession of the ball back. The back heel, the shot saved. This is a very much, I would say, a very much competitiveness. It's got more competitiveness than their game against Collector Vino on Sunday in their 11-0 victory. And Pescara's 11-0 victory, but it's the second real preseason game of the season. Their second real preseason game. So, second televised preseason game. That one goes out of bounds. The throw-in for San Giovanni. Pescara's got possession of the ball back. Trying to steal possession, which they just did. The shot. Oh, they can't get it. They couldn't get the shot off in time. No goal there. Pescara is still in possession of it. Passing this one. Passing it again. Pescara is still in possession of it. Pescara is still in possession of it. That one's going out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in now for San Giovanni. 15 minutes plus stoppage time till the halfway point in this match. Been a very intriguing match. Been very good because it's been good to see them play a worthwhile opponent. To play a good opponent. Pescara is still in possession of the ball now, trying to get the ball up front. Trying to get the ball up front. Pescara's got it now. Pescara on the attack. The shot. The save. The shot again off the rebound. Couldn't get the shot off. Couldn't get the rebound there. They did get the rebound, but couldn't get a goal off of the rebound there. That was a weak shot there. That was a weak shot there. Could have been a better shot there. Fans in the crowd, in the stands, in the tiny stands here. Some players warming up on the sideline for San Giovanni. They're not all going to play. Obviously, they're not all going to play 90 minutes in a preseason game. Pescara is going to test out a bunch of their players. But who knows? Who knows what we've got in store for us. San Giovanni with the attack. Now the shot. The goal! Goal! The goal! They just tied this game up at 1-1. And wow, I wasn't expecting them to get a single goal, but they did get a goal. I was expecting this to be, okay, never mind. We're not going to talk about what I've been expecting. But yes, what a game, what a goal. And San Giovanni has put this game into perspective. Yeah, they have put, wow, it's a 1-1 game here. Was totally unexpecting that goal. A very good goal indeed in the top corner, top right corner, top bins for San Giovanni, and they have tied this game up at 1. And for the first time this preseason, we can say we've got a game here. Here in preseason. This might be a tougher game than going into it I was expecting here. But San Giovanni on the attack now. Here comes San Giovanni, a shot deflected. And San Giovanni still on the attack now. That one's going out of bounds. But that goal kind of gave this game a new life, because I wasn't expecting them to score that, but that was a very good goal indeed. And San Giovanni tied the game up at 1 in the 35th minute of playing time. 10 minutes plus 9 minutes plus stoppage time till the halfway point, till the halftime mark. Pescara playing very well in this first half. Got a lot of shot opportunities, but couldn't convert those shot opportunities, and therefore we are at a stalemate. We're at a 1-1 game in the 36th minute. Yeah, the second preseason game. This game feels more... You feel the competitiveness in this game compared to the last game they played. You feel competitiveness. You feel like a game. You feel like a game is to be played here. And that's what we are seeing in this third preseason game for Pescara, for the Delfini. But, you know, a lot can happen. Pescara still got a whole second half to play. We still got a whole second half to play. So a lot can happen. But from what I've seen so far, this is a really good preparation match to help prepare for the season. We will get the schedule tomorrow. Hopefully, we will get the schedule tomorrow of where we'll be playing, who will be playing who, in where the season schedule tomorrow. The season schedule releases tomorrow. Here comes Pescara with the ball now. Pescara on the attack now. Pescara passes this one, doesn't get it in time. Pescara is still in possession of the ball now. Trying to get the ball up front. That one's going out of bounds, and it looks like a throw-in for San Giovanni. No, it looks like a corner kick. Looks like a corner for San Giovanni. San Giovanni still in possession of it. 38th minute of playing time. Here comes Pescara. Pescara's got possession of it. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk about all the big transfer news and what's been going on in the world of soccer recently since Spain won the World Cup. And we have shifted our focus to next season after Spain won the World Cup. We've also got the African Cup of Champions, the women's African Cup of Champions also being played right now. That's a big tournament. Gonna try and do a game tomorrow. Trying to live stream a game tomorrow. And that one's going out of bounds. A throw in for San Giovanni. Pescara's got possession. San Giovanni's got possession of it. They're trying to break this game open. It's a 1-1 draw at the moment. It's a 1-1 game at the moment. But San Giovanni trying to break this. Both of these teams have been playing very good. San Giovanni could have broken this game earlier and given them a 2-1 lead, but they didn't score on their scoring chance. So that's where we are, a 1-1 game. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go in this first half. The attack stopped there. That one's going out of bounds. Pescara's got possession of it. San Giovanni's got possession of it. Trying to get this one upfield. The attack being stopped by Pescara, who get the ball back. That one's going out of bounds. We'll talk about the upsets from earlier today and talk about some of the games that have been going on at the moment. We've got a few interesting ones to watch for today. We'll talk about some of the Women's African Cup of Champions, and we'll talk about what's been going on in the ASEAN Cup, the ASEAN Cup, or I don't know, the Asian Southeast Cup, the Southeast Asian Cup. There we go. That's what we're gonna call it, the Southeast Asian Cup. At the moment, which is also going on, a big soccer tournament in Southeast Asia, but. Pescara on the attack now. Can't get that one. They get possession of the ball back now. The cross, the shot, they can't get the shot off in time, but they do. Looks like it's going to be, there's a player down inside the box for Pescara. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Dolphins, for Pescara. Having an argument with the ref there about what should have been given. I think a penalty would be just as good. We should have gotten a penalty there. But it looks like it's going to be a free kick. Given for Pescara, we are in the 45th minute of playing time. So it's going to be a free kick taken for Pescara here. The final attack before halftime. Oh, and they don't get the wall. Stops Pescara, and they don't get the goal. So here comes Pescara. Pescara's got possession of the ball now. Back to San Giovanni. San Giovanni has got possession of the ball now. Back to Pescara. Pescara has got the ball now. A few big, as the whistle has been blown, 45 down, 45 to go here in Italy. It's Pescara 1. It's San Giovanni 1 at the halftime break. Here at the halftime break, a lot to talk about. A very exciting 1-1 game at the halftime break. So we've had a few notable games to talk about today. We've also got Champions League qualifying as well today. A few notable games to basically talk about. Tottenham, they went to Sydney to take part in the Sydney Cup that's been going on at the moment. And Tottenham played Sydney FC today. It was a 1-1 game with Matthias Tell scoring the game opening goal for Tottenham, giving them the 1-0 lead in the 29th minute before Takahiro Sekine in the 55th minute ties it up at 1. We go to a penalty shootout where Tottenham wins 4-2 in penalties. They win it was a 1-1 draw, 4-2 Tottenham in penalties against Sydney in a preseason opener. Borussia Dortmund, they head to Japan to take on Osaka, where Osaka, with the early 8th minute goal, that was pretty much all Osaka needed to defeat the second biggest team in German soccer. In a big upset, Osaka won, Borussia Dortmund 0, the former home of Erling Haaland and the former home of Jude Bellingham, lost to Osaka today. A really good Dortmund team, as I must add, Jude Bellingham's brother playing in that game too. But it was not enough for this. It was not enough to defeat this Osaka team. We had Bayer Leverkusen taking on Genk. Bayer Leverkusen getting a 4-0 victory over the Belgian Giants, the best team in all of, one of the best teams in all of the 4-time Belgian champions. And later today, we've got some amazing matches. Real Betis taking on Lyon. We've also got Bristol City taking on Newcastle. Watford taking on Fiorentina. And for our Italian fans, Fiorentina and Watford. And later tonight, from the great Yankee Stadium in New York City, Wrexham taking on Liverpool from the great Yankee Stadium in New York City, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It is going to be an amazing match between Wrexham and Liverpool at the Yankee Stadium in New York City. Yeah, and Liverpool's American tour started earlier this week, where they took on Sunderland. No, not earlier this week, but Saturday, they took on Sunderland in a 4-2 win down in Tampa Bay. No, that was in Nashville, actually, not Tampa Bay. Wrong game. Liverpool beat Sunderland 4-2 down in Nashville. Down in Nashville. Their first preseason game of the season. This is their second preseason game of the season, and Wrexham and Liverpool will take place at the third best stadium in New York City, Yankee Stadium. The most overrated stadium in the city. Tomorrow, Sunderland will be playing Leeds in a much better stadium at the Sports Illustrated Stadium in New Jersey. So that's also something to watch for tomorrow. We got a lot of preseason action. The ASEAN. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations Cup, the ASEAN, that's what we'll call it, the ASEAN, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. The Southeast Asian Cup returns on Friday as Timor-Leste takes on Indonesia and Vietnam takes on Singapore this Friday. We've had some amazing matches, some amazing upsets. In round one, we had Singapore getting the win over Cambodia 2-1. Vietnam beating Timor-Leste 7-0. We have Malaysia beating Myanmar 2-1. And Thailand beating Laos 5-0. In match day 2, we had Singapore beating Timor-Leste 2-0. We have Indonesia beating Cambodia 5-1. Myanmar beating the Philippines 4-1 in a big upset. And Malaysia beating Laos 4-0. And in round 3, we've got Timor-Leste playing Indonesia, Vietnam playing Singapore on Friday, and this Saturday, Laos will play the Philippines, and Thailand will play Malaysia, all at the ASEAN Championships today. The top 2 teams from each group advance to the semifinals. So far in Group A, it is Singapore who topped the group on 6 points, with Vietnam in second on 3 points, Indonesia in third on 3 points, Cambodia in fourth on 0 points, and Timor-Leste in fifth on 0 points. In Group B, it's Malaysia in first on 6 points, Thailand in second on 3 points, Myanmar in third on 3 points, the Philippines in fourth on 0 points, and Laos in last on 0 points. And we've also got the Women's AFCON, the Women's African Cup of Nations going on at the moment. Round 1 took shape on Sunday. Algeria beating Senegal 2-0 and Morocco beating Kenya 4-0. We also had a big upset, Tanzania beating South Africa 2-1 and the Ivory Coast beating Burkina Faso 4-1. We also had a huge upset yesterday, Zambia beating Egypt 6-0 and the 10-time champions losing as Malawi beat Malawi beating Nigeria 3-2, the 10-time champions losing in their first game at the Women's African Cup of Champions. So that's a big upset there. So a lot to see from the Women's African Cup of Champions. We've got Ghana taking on Cape Verde today at 1 o'clock and Cameroon playing Mali at 4. Tomorrow we'll be watching the Morocco-Algeria. We'll be looking out for the Morocco-Algeria game at 4 o'clock tomorrow at the Women's African Cup of Champions. A throw-in now as we get the second half underway here. A lot of sports to cover, a lot of international events going on at the moment. A lot of big events going on at the moment. The biggest Women's African Cup of Nations from Rabat. The shot missed. Morocco ranked 64th in the world and Algeria ranked 74th in the world. 4 p.m. tomorrow, the premier game of the Women's African Cup of Nations. The top 2 teams from each group advance. Match day number 2 starts tomorrow. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. We are in the 49th minute of playing time. 1-1. 1-1 is the score here. San Giovanni putting the Jets on, putting all their attack out there. But Pescara on the attack here. It's been since that second goal, it's been a very laid back game, very laid back first half. We'll see how the second half goes, if it's any different than that first half. Here comes, that one's going out of bounds. A throw-in for Pescara, for the Delfini. Throw in there. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. Passing this one. That one's going out of bounds. And it looks like to be a corner kick for Pescara. Looks to be a corner kick for Pescara here. First corner kick of the second half. Just 5 minutes down. In the 50th minute of playing time, it's Pescara 1, San Giovanni 1. A very great game at the moment. Come on. Come on. We gotta fix our live streaming, guys. We gotta fix the... God damn it. So yeah, we're very excited to see how this season goes. "52nd minute of playing time here. 1-1 is the score here. Oh, we'll just... Okay, no. Yeah, I can't get the stats. There's no stats from this game, so I can't show... I would obviously show this... I usually show the stats from the game, but obviously we don't have anything about... any information about this game, so a lot of information about this game. But here comes Pescara on the attack now. Pescara with it. That one's going out of bounds. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. The shot! Oh, that one's going out of bounds there. Shot wide from Pescara. What a shot that was. But it went wide there. Throw in now for San Giovanni. Here in this first half. That one's going out of bounds. Here comes Pescara, passes it back to the keeper. Here comes Pescara, bringing the ball up the field, stopped by San Giovanni. And a foul on the play there. Here comes San Giovanni on the attack now. A pretty good attack indeed, but stopped from Pescara. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. 56 minutes down. It's Pescara 1. It's San Giovanni 1. Pescara looking to bounce back after finishing last place last season. The shot saved. What a shot. What a rebound. They got the rebound here into the penalty area, but missed the shot. And San Giovanni coming off strong, going all the way upfield. The counterattack. What a counterattack. That's just been stopped by Pescara. So, really expecting big things at the Adriatico this season for Pescara as they've got possession of the ball back. Really expecting big things. Could see a promotion again this season. But it's like, here's the thing. Like, Pescara can get promoted to the second division. I don't see, like, a path where they don't get promoted this season. Would be very disappointing if they don't get promoted this season. But I see a way. I have a big feeling they are going to get promoted this season. It's just that if they do get promoted this season, how they can keep their second division hopes, how they can play well in the second division. Because they play well in the third division. I think they're too good for the third division. It's just they're not good enough for the second division. That's the issue. They play really well in the third division. I wouldn't say they're the best team in the third division, but they play really well in the third division. I just don't really know. There's no real, like, they can't really be competitive in the second division. They lose a lot of games. They don't play very good. They expect to lose every single game. You know, they come into the game knowing that they're gonna lose and that they're gonna be losing that game. And we don't want to go back to the dark times of last season where we lost like 8 games in a row. We just don't want to go through like the 5 different managers we had last season. But here comes Pescara with the ball now. "60 minutes down, 30 to go. 60 minutes down, 30 to go, plus stoppage time. It's Pescara 1. It's San Giovanni 1. Here comes Pescara with the attack now. San Giovanni's got possession of the ball now. Yeah, ever since that first goal, San Giovanni's been playing a great attacking game. Really excited to see where they land this season. I know they are 2 divisions below Pescara, but really excited to see where they end up, where they land this season. Could see some big things for them. As a foul there from Pescara, it's looking like it's going to be a free kick there. Arguing with the ref. We saw a little bit of arguments with the ref there, but it's a preseason game. It's a preseason game. They're taking this game very light. Pescara, so the shot missed there. It's a goal kick now for San Giovanni. Goal kick now for San Giovanni. We'll keep you up on the Champions League news. We've got the Champions League qualifying round 2 of the Champions League qualification. Round 2 of Champions League qualifying is today. Got some great round 3 matches to look forward to. Round 3 begins next week of qualifying. Reykjavik, would love to see them win. They're going to Hungary because they can't play the match in Israel for obvious reasons. They're playing Israeli side. Hopel Beersheva in qualifying. So I'd love to see and the play has been fizzled out there. Pescara on the attack now, trying to get the ball upfield, up pitch. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. San Giovanni's got possession of the ball back. Throw in now for Pescara. San Giovanni. 67th minute. 23 minutes to go. 1-1 game. Very interesting games thus far. And we have a cooling break here. A lot of the teams during this preseason, they have a cooling break. The players are back out on field. 68th minute of playing time. Thank you guys for joining in. I'm trying to make this game on this stream entertaining. But thank you guys for joining along. But thank you guys for joining along. Pescara on the attack now. Here comes San Giovanni, the goalkeeper, trying to get this one goal kick there. Trying to get this ball upfield. 1-1 game. Very close battle here today. Wouldn't be surprised if it ends in a 1-1 draw with the way we've seen them play. Pescara fighting for possession of the ball. That would have been a great breakaway if he ended up getting the ball on that attack there. Would have been a great breakaway. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. Pescara's got possession of it now. Passing this one back, trying to get the ball up front. 70th minute of playing time, 20 minutes plus stoppage time. It's Pescara 1, it's San Giovanni 1. The corner kick, the shot doesn't get there on target. Doesn't get a good shot off there. The corner, the shot. Oh, they've got possession of it inside the penalty box. Oh, but can't get a good enough shot in time. So the attack just stops there. Here comes San Giovanni. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. Attack stopped by San Giovanni. So we're going to have a lot of teams qualify for the Champions League today. Not qualifying, but it's the second round of qualifying today as well in the Champions League. Pescara's got possession of the ball. They are on the attack, a dangerous attack here. The shot, as Pescara is still in possession, the shot saved from San Giovanni. What a save that was there. What a save. Keeping it a 1-1 game. Yeah, Pescara's got a lot of chances this second half. Couldn't really capitalize on those. Tried to capitalize on those chances. Didn't really get a lot of good shots in. But they've had a lot of good chances. Had a lot of good chances this second half. Throw in for Pescara. Here comes Pescara. The corner shot saved by San Giovanni. That was a weird angle. Kind of like a corner angle there. Keeping it a 1-1 game here. The shot! The goal! 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 Pescara! Goal! What a goal that was there. A 2-1 game for Pescara here. A 2-1 game here in the 75th minute. A few substitutions being made for San Giovanni, but Pescara get the 2-0 lead. Pescara on the attack now. Getting this one back in the box. The shot. Can't get the shot off in time. '76th minute of playing time here. That one's going up the field now. Pescara's got possession of the ball now. Passing this one. Ooh, can't get a shot off in time. A 2-1 lead for the Delfini here early on in this game. Preseason game here today. They'll be playing 2 games at home and 1 on the road. So after this game, they'll be playing Lanciano on Sunday, which is the 2nd of August. After that, at the Campio de Giove, and that will be their last game here. This training camp lasts from the 18th to the 18th of July to the 2nd of August. So this is their 3rd of 4 games scheduled here at the Campio di Givo. And then after the 2nd of August, they head home to Pescara. Will play a game at home against their youth team on the 6th of August. On the 8th, Pescara will also play another match on August the 8th, which is still yet to be determined. That will also their game against the youth squad and their game on the 8th. So their game on August 6th and August 8th will both be at the Adriatico. So both those games will be played at the Adriatico, and their game against Evazino on the 12th of August will be on the road there. So that is your preseason schedule, which is also on their Instagram, which is also on Pescara's Instagram. That is the preseason schedule. That is their preseason. What preseason is looking like, the preseason games we have to look out for. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. The shot, that one's going out of bounds. A throw in there for Pescara. 80 minutes down, 10 to go. It's Pescara 2. It's San Giovanni 1. In an amazing preseason match for Pescara. Here comes San Giovanni on the attack now. They've got possession of the ball now. But here comes San Giovanni as that one's going up the field, going out of bounds. I think it will be a goal kick. Presumably, it will be a goal kick here. The shot there! The shot! Oh, that one is saved by Pescara. What a shot there for San Giovanni, but couldn't get the attack going there. So it'll be a corner kick for San Giovanni. They will take this corner kick. 82nd minute of playing time. Here it goes. The shot. The goal. 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 Oh, is that a goal? No. Wait, was that a goal? That looked like a goal. No, it wasn't a goal. It looked like a goal to me. I can barely see. What? That looked like a goal to me. I need to see a replay on that one. That was definitely a goal. But no goal there. I thought that was a goal. That was a big... Wow. Okay. Wow. That's embarrassing. Pescara is still in their 2-1 lead here in the 83rd minute. Scores from around the world over there in Casablanca, Ghana, taking on Cabo Verde in the Women's African Cup of Nations. That game has just begun. You can watch the Women's African Cup of Nations taking place in Morocco on BN Sports if you're in the USA. I don't know where else to watch it in the rest of the world, but I know it's on BN Sports in the USA. It's the Women's African Cup of Nations. Expecting great games out of that tournament. 83rd, 84th minute of playing time here. Pescara 2, San Giovanni 1. Free kick now for Pescara. Pescara to take a free kick here. Here comes Pescara with the attack now. Pescara's got it. That one's going out of bounds. Looks like to be a goal kick. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Pescara. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Delfino. Take the corner there. They took the pass. Pescara still in possession of it. San Giovanni on the attack now. Going up the pitch. Stole by Pescara. Pescara's got possession of it back. Back to Pescara. Back to San Giovanni. San Giovanni's got possession of it. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. A 2-1 lead for the Delfini. For the Pescara. '86 minute of playing time here. Here comes San Giovanni on the attack now. San Giovanni's got possession of it now. Pescara, San Giovanni's got possession of it now. That one's going up the field, back to Pescara, out of bounds, a throw-in for San Giovanni. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. 88th minute of playing time now. 88th minute of playing time now. That one's a foul there. A player down for San Giovanni. The Pescaran player gets up perfectly fine. But a player down for San Giovanni. 88.5 minutes have gone. And a player down for San Giovanni. Not looking very good for him. Not looking very good for him, but he gets up. Pescara's got possession of the ball now. Here come Pescara with the ball now. The shot! Oh, what a save from San Giovanni. What a save that was. Save from San Giovanni. Pescara gets the shot off. That one's going out of bounds. Should be one of the last attacks of the game. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. Pescara with it now. That one's going out of bounds. San Giovanni's got possession of the ball now. Back to Pescara. That one's out of bounds. Throw in now for the Delfini. 91st minute of playing time. I'm just waiting for that whistle to blow to signify the end of the game. But we did have a few stoppage instances in that first half. In that playing time. Here comes Pescara on the attack now. Pescara has it now. The shot! That one's out of bounds. The ref looking at his watch. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. Nope. Looks like the ref is signifying the end of the game. He blows the whistle. Full time here from Italy. It's Pescara 2, San Giovanni 1. That was a game to remember if you're San Giovanni. That's a game to remember if you're San Giovanni. For Pescara, it's probably a game to forget. San Giovanni could have tied it up 2-2. Had a lot of great chances to tie the game up. It just didn't really go that way for San Giovanni, but for Pescara, played an amazing match. San Giovanni also played an amazing match. And yeah, it's been an amazing match to watch today. Thank you guys for joining along. It's been an amazing stream. And for next time, we'll see you later. But from Italy, it's Pescara 2. It's Pescara 2. It's San Giovanni 1.